You know what? I think that you're not a man at all. As a matter of fact, I think you're just a little boy. So I'll tell you what, why don't you just get your little clothes, you get out and go home.
Don't fucking talk to me like that.
Oh, there you go. Or what? What are you gonna do? Attack me?
Fucking.
Get out. Just get the fuck out. Take your clothes, get your sweater. Get out. Get out! Fuck you.
The inspiration for this film was few different films and life experiences. And I think Rear Window, Alfred Hitchcock, then Christopher Kieślowski, short film about love, and Brian De Palma, Body Double. And I think all of them gave me some sense of feeling of watching people and what is happening on different sides. And when we watch people, we see people, but actually the people which we're watching can watch somebody, and we can go deeper and deeper, and then we can learn more about people, reveal more about the character and about people, and I thought that was very creepy. On the beginning, my vision was focused on him and her, on David and Angelica. But during the production, during the shooting of the movie, I find out the character of Dolores is also a very important character, and I want to show her story more. Why this woman going to these different emotional stages, and why are important her story also for the movie and for the story of Angelica and Ryan. And I think that brought the movie together.
We can store the furniture if you prefer to bring your own. That wouldn't be a
No,
problem.
it's perfect, just like this.
Oh, and there are curtains for these windows. I was just having them
No,
cleaned.
I like the
but
windows just the way they are. They're perfect. I love this place.
You like these windows?
I love them.
I like these windows too.
I got to play Dolores in Deeper and Deeper. Dolores owns this large building in downtown, this large property. She ends up renting it to a disturbed young man and ends up being sort of a mother figure to him as well, and then ends up being a major player in the action of the film.
She's the moral center, but in a symbolic way, she's the moral center, but she doesn't have all the facts. And she's coming from a place of really associating David Lago's character with her dead son in many ways. She puts him in the same room. She's going to excuse his behavior in many of the same ways. She's going to see that anybody who causes him upset, she's going to side with him, not having all the facts in place.
You're looking at the camera. You're smiling. You're obviously leading him on. What do you think you're doing? He's still a boy, and you are a piece of work, lady.
I was really impressed with Cindy because she has been an award-winning actress. She's won a couple of awards in her acting with some other films shot here in Texas, and so I was really happy to meet with her. And I was concerned because as an actress, we were all sitting for the read-through. I knew she wrote the script, so of course you're always going to be concerned about making sure that you're reading it the way that they intended it or the way they saw it. And I would turn to her through some of the breaks and I said, is that okay? You know, what do you think? You know, am I right on target? And she just said, you know what? This isn't my script anymore. She said, I wrote it and I'm putting it down and it's for you now. And I thought that was incredible.
I think a lot of it came from my desire to take off my screenwriting hat and put on my actor hat. I work in very different parts of my brain on those two processes, and of course actors wanted to come and ask me, what something meant or how their character was supposed to function, and I really felt like as a writer I needed my job to be done and to let MARIUSZ direct and to let the actors do that work.
CYNDI WILLIAMS is a wonderful actress, and I think she portray on the film character or the energy or give the energy of suspense.
Don't come back. Do you understand? Don't come back here again.
I think her portrayal of Dolores was wonderful and was very easy to work with her. She's very professional and she worked in business so many years, which make her a very good actress and make the relation between director and actress very easy.
Describing Angelica, I would have to say that she lives pretty much on the surface of her life. She comes and goes when she wants. She's on her own timetable. She's on her own. She's a headhunter, and she definitely hunts men. And she is someone that I related to just because she's a little different than me, but I saw something a little, with no pun intended, a little deeper in her.
She's a bitch, okay? No.
Angelica is a somewhat tormented person. She lives in a lot of pain all the time, but she won't let herself be there. She covers it up, masks it with a lot of pain.
She was very cognizant of what she was and what she intended for everyone to see. But that was all a facade, and so I think I definitely related to what was underneath, and I really saw that vulnerable side to Angelica right off. And so I really wanted to show that, and I wanted her to have a little bit of an approachability, because if you just saw her the way she was portrayed on the outside, then there would be no reason to feel sorry for her later when she really was a victim.
LISAMARIE has, personally, she's a quite layered person. She has this sensuality, and I knew that we needed to have it, but it had to be a sensuality that was believable in this business world that Angelica has immersed herself in.
Well, I just had some drinks with some friends. But I'm all done here, so see ya.
Okay, this is love. This,
No, I will be.
and he's going to touch my face after this.
Yeah.
I think LISAMARIE brought to her role Angelica just a lot of, she's a beautiful girl, and I think she brought a lot of strength and vulnerability to the role, and it's a tough role. It required a lot, and I just think she did a great job.